Mom? Shipwreck?
Oh, hey, Stifler.
As you all know, we've pretty much hit, I guess, a brick wall with the Calypso. This thing's not done a whole lot but just sit around after we put the new engine in it. So I know a lot of you guys have got questions as to, why is that? What's the holdup with the car? Well, to be completely honest with you, there's a few things that are holding the car back right now from basically being where it needs to be. So let's start with something that's completely, like, you guys wouldn't believe this, but this is a holdup actually. The hood actually hits the intake. So I have to buy a cowl hood or either drop the K-member, which I don't want to do. So I put new Maximum Motorsport solid motor mounts on this car about a week ago, and it actually picked the engine up, which did not need to happen. It needed to go the other way. But I don't know if you can see it, but this engine sits a lot higher now. And as soon as you close the hood, even with me trimming it out, it hits the intake. So we have to have a hood. So that's $600-700 right there, right? That's issue number one. Now, yes, we could just take the hood off the car and go race it, which may happen actually. I'm okay with that. But let's go back here to the back of the car. We have an issue with the fuel system, and the fuel pump's not big enough. It's got stock lines on it. It's got stock rails and 60-pound injectors. Guys, that's not enough fuel. You all called it early on. You said that's not going to be enough fuel, and you were right. Now, it is enough fuel on about 7 pounds. 7 pounds of boost, this car does fine. 10 pounds of boost, we noticed that it was lean, and we couldn't add enough fuel in the fuel table to richen it up. So there you go. We got to have a new fuel system. I'm not going to go into the details of the fuel system because there's a million different options, but it's looking like it's going to run us about $1,600 for the fuel system that we want to put in this car. So that way we can basically reach full potential of this new engine. The other obvious glaring issue is the transmission. So we put the C4 out of Andrew's car in my car, and it never worked right. We don't know what happened. It's a pretty simple setup. We didn't do anything wrong with it, but it just did not work in my car. And ever since we did that, we've had nothing but issues. So this thing flares between second and third shift really, really bad, to the point to where if you're in the car really hard, right? So you're in at full throttle, RPMs come up, and it's about time to shift. Well, when you try to shift, it'll bounce off the rev limiter. So it literally jumps like 1,000 RPM in between second and third. We thought we had it fixed, but obviously we didn't. So there again, that's another holdup on this car. And lastly, I want to go to a Holley Terminator X. Now, why is that? There's nothing wrong with the Micro Squirt or Mega Squirt or any of that, right? That's a good system. There's nothing wrong with it. The issue is support. There's nobody that can tune this car. And let's be honest, it really needs to go to a dyno and be tuned, right? I want the drivability to be able to be there with this car and not have to deal with some of the stuff that I'm having to deal with now. So there's nobody around here to tune it. Support just isn't there. Everything has shifted to Holley. It is what it is. I bought this, and let's see, last year, year before? I can't even remember. Literally like a month after I bought it, LMR started selling the Holley Terminator X. So I was like, whatever. So, but this is a good system. It is. It's just there's not a lot of support out there. So anyway, we're going to be going to a Holley Terminator X. Nobody has them right now, and plus that's a lot of money. So that's the holdup on the Calypso clone. In the meantime, what we're going to be doing is just finishing up a lot of the little details, just like the motor mounts and also like the Stifler's drive shaft safety loop, which in this video, you guys will have a chance to win the other one. So there is one other thing that I want to run by you guys. As you all know, we have the C4 in it. Do you want to stay C4, see what this car will run? As you all know, this thing has the automatic in it, right? It's got a C4. Would you guys rather me go back to a 5-speed, maybe try a TKX, or would you rather us get what we have fixed and running? What do you guys want to see? I hate to be wishy-washy, right? And I know it sounds like I am because we went from an automatic to a 5-speed to an automatic, and I'm talking about possibly going back to a 5-speed. This is why. The availability of parts right now is just horrendous. You can't get any parts. I don't know what we're gonna do as far as getting this transmission done. The parts just aren't there for us to get because we need specialized stuff, right? This isn't gonna be just a regular rebuild. We wanna do a rollerized build and you know, just get kind of crazy with it. Well, it's gonna be easier and probably cheaper. It's gonna be easier for me to go back 5-speed. I don't know. What do you guys wanna do? I'll go back 5-speed if we need to. Now look, this could go on for a couple more months, okay? So that's what I want you guys to know. If we decide to go 5-speed, obviously I'd like to try the TKX, so we'll see about that. But let me know down below what you want me to do with the car, and give me some ideas. Like what's some things that we can do while the car is kind of down, if you will. So the main reason why I'm doing this video is because I want to give back to you guys. You have been here through all this crap, all my ups and downs. We got a car that we never finished building, and it's just sitting here, and you guys are still watching, and you're still supporting me. I appreciate it. So you know what? I love being able to give back to you guys whenever you support me like you do. With all that being said, we got something for you guys. Tell you what, let's do this. So I wanted to bring you guys under here to show you what is in that box over there. It's gonna be a Stifler's drive shaft safety loop. Guys, this thing is freaking sweet. I love it. This is high quality stuff right here. If you do not know, Stifler's, they don't play around, guys. This is good stuff. I'm so excited to have them on board, and I'm so excited that they sent 2 of these, right? They sent one for me to install in my car and one for you guys. So I think that's super cool of them. Obviously, you guys know Stifler's. It's some of the best stuff out there. Anyway, this is what you will be winning. One of these, right? As you can see, it loops around your drive shaft. So if your drive shaft comes apart up here, universal joints, the drive shaft falls, it's gonna fall right here within this, and this should hold it. How are we gonna do that? Well, I need you guys to go down in the comment section right now and type in hashtag Stifler's Mom.
Stifler's Mom. Well, we meet again.
I know, right? Every time somebody says Stifler's, I think of Stifler's Mom. And what I'll do is I'll come back in a couple of days and I'll just pick a random winner. So one of you guys will be able to get this. And this should work for pretty much anything, 5-speed, automatic, it doesn't matter. Also, you're gonna get a couple bottle openers. I'm gonna send you a couple koozies, a sticker, and a banner. So check it out, guys. That's what your banner is gonna look like. Like I told you, I just want to give back, right? You guys have been here for me. I love doing stuff like this. It's the best thing. It's the best thing about having a YouTube channel is being able to give back to the community that supports me. So I just want to say thank you to all the sponsors. To Lincoln Electric, LMR, Stifler's, Silver Sport, everybody that has supported the channel. Thank you guys so much. And look, whoever wins this, I hope you enjoy it. And if nothing else, you're gonna be a lot more safe. Typically, safety isn't my thing on the channel, but I'm trying to do better. You know, I realize, look, I'm getting older, okay? And I realize that, you know, I've got a family. I need to try to be as safe as possible. Now look, just so you guys know, I'm not perfect, okay? I'm not trying to say that I'm some safety Sam now, right? So we're gonna be working on some other things with the car to try to make it more safe. Eventually, we'll probably put a cage in this thing. Look, I had a good friend of mine, his car literally burned to the ground, and he probably could have saved it if he had a fire extinguisher in it, right? Any of these modified cars, you need to be running around with a fire extinguisher, so yeah. All right, guys, I'm gonna pick a winner here in a couple days. I'm gonna go ahead, wrap this video up, and as always, thanks for watching.